has a few come to Jesus moments with different people who don't look like her. And I hope that this translates so that people understand that even the folks who try to look like they got it all pulled together and like that, when they get home, they have to deal with themselves. So it's so good.
So good. Now, kind of going off of that, we were just talking about fear, and you just said, when you get home. Now, I know as Christian women, we are taught, don't be fearful, put your faith and trust into God. But what would you say is something that you're still working on, especially when it comes to, fear and your faith?
Well, here are a couple of things that I have to say about that. I'm so glad you asked me that question.
Yeah.
None of us in our walk with God, and I don't care what religion you are or whatever, none of us have it all together all the time. So there are times when you're going to be faced with some things that just blindside you, and your fear or your faith will kick in. Now, let me tell you something about fear. Fear is a good thing, because if we did not have fear, we would not be afraid of the grizzly bear, or we wouldn't be afraid of the lion, and we'd be just standing there and being, hey, it's so nice to what wonderful little lion. No. So fear has its place. There are times when fear is good. It alerts you to be on your P's and Q's in case you're in a dangerous situation. So that's not bad. But where fear is a detriment to you is when you look at a situation, and before even assessing the situation, you are petrified and you don't want to go through it. Because there are things in our lives, like I said before, we are going to have to go through. They don't feel good. They don't taste good. It doesn't even look good. But you will have to go through these things to learn how strong you are, and to learn how determined you are, and also to learn what's on the inside of you, because you can never know what's on the inside of you unless it's tried.